Welcome to this short tutorial for merchants, which follows on from creating a new account and is designed to show how to add your business onto the NowAbout mobile marketing system. So, the page you can see in our web browser here is the page that is displayed when you've created a new account on the system. So you've registered with NowAbout, but you now need to add your business details onto the system, as you would like clients and prospective clients to see them. You can see here on the screen that we have two buttons to the right, New Location and Dashboard. For the purposes of this demo, we're going to select New Location. I'll talk a little more about Dashboard later. And so we're now on the New Location page, which, as you can see, is just like any other online form. We have mandatory fields, which are denoted by the asterisks to the right, and we have help text available by hovering over the question mark logos. And so we're going to begin by adding in the name of the location that we're adding. This will be the name that your customers will see on the website and apps. Now we're going to select a country from the drop-down list. This is the country that the new location resides in. The municipality list is then auto-populated dependent on the country selected, allowing us to choose. Again, the town list is then auto-populated by the municipality. You should then select the first and most prominent line of your address. You can also enter a second line of your address if required. Your postcode, the email address that you would like prospective customers to contact you on, your website, if you have a website, and the telephone number that you would like customers to contact you on. And again, it's important that the telephone number should be in the full country format so that it can be called from anywhere. And for those people that are watching this video and thinking that you're repeating the information that you entered in when you created an account, the system has been set up so that accounts can have multiple locations, and that's the reason that we're entering in location details now. The next thing that we're going to do is select the opening hours for the business that we're adding, which again is information that is displayed on the website and apps. And to do this, we're going to select the Choose Times link. This opens up the pop-up that you can see that easily allows you to enter your opening hours. So this business opens at 11 AM every day. So I select 11 AM on Monday. And then press the Change All button. This business also closes at midnight every day, with the exception of Sunday when it closes at 6 PM. So I select midnight on Monday and press the Change All button. I then modify Sunday to close at 6 PM. And now press the Done button to save, and as you can see, the field has now been filled with the opening hours as selected. And what I would say is that don't worry if any of this information changes in the future. It's very easy to come back into your account and modify any of this data. We're now going to add a location logo. If I hover over the help box, it shows what the location logo is. It's basically a small icon that goes next to your business name in the website and app listings. For businesses that have an icon or sign, this is a good place to show it. But if you haven't got an icon or sign, don't worry, a nice picture of your location will suffice and will enhance your listing on the system. I should also say that you don't have to upload images on the system, but it does make for a much nicer listing if you do, and is more appealing to customers. So, to select a logo, I press the Choose File button. This brings a pop-up of my pictures, which happens to be where I have stored my images on this PC. If you're working on a tablet or other device, the system should point towards your default images location. And for the best results, any images you use for the logo are displayed better if they are square. So I'm going to select my logo image and press the Open button. You can now see that the image I selected is displayed next to the Choose File button. To upload this image now to the NowAbout system, you simply press the green plus sign under the logo icon. The system then loads the image. The time it takes to do so varies depending on your internet connection. And now my logo is displayed. If I'm not happy with it, I can rotate it using the grey button or delete it using the red cross and then select another image. And so that's it for this page. So we check our data, make sure we're happy with it, and then press the Continue button. We are now on the location page, which provides the GPS coordinates to your business location. It is these coordinates shown here in the latitude and longitude boxes that determine your business location and that utilise the features in modern smartphones to determine your business's distance from your clients. It's therefore essential that you get this right, otherwise you will be sending customers to the wrong place. Now, the system has automatically looked at the address you entered on the previous page and has made an attempt to locate you. The location that the system has selected is shown by the map pin in red on the map. You can zoom in and out of the map using the scroll bar to the left. If the system has got your location correct, then that's great. You can just press the Continue button. If not, then there are some adjustments to make. Firstly, if you've entered incorrect data on the previous page, you can go back and correct if necessary. Otherwise, you can click on the map to move the map pointer around the screen until it is on your location. If you prefer and you already know them, you can simply enter your latitude and longitude coordinates in the boxes and then press the refresh map link to update the screen. If you don't know your coordinates, then there are several ways you can find out. There are free to download GPS location apps for smartphones, and we have also provided a link to the My Geoposition website that anyone can use to find their GPS coordinates. For the purposes of this demo, I'm just going to move the map pointer to the correct location. And okay, when you're happy with your location, you simply press the continue button. And so, with the location set, you now choose which category that you want your business listing in. As I mentioned before, don't worry if you change your mind on these, as you can change them at a later date quite easily. And so, this business is for food, so I select dining. I can then select up to 3 subcategories within dining that will allow customers to filter their search more accurately. Here I select Italian and takeaway. You can enter your location in up to 3 categories, and obviously the more categories you select, the more visible your business will be on the NowAbout system. But for now, I'm just putting this location in the 1 category, and I'm pressing the continue button to go to the next page. So now this is where you can enter a description of your location. Again, this is the description that your customers see when they view your listings. If you have already got promotional text from a website or Facebook page, that's great, just copy and paste it into the text box. Failing that, simply type your description manually. This is your opportunity to showcase your location, to state what makes it so good and why customers would want to visit you. You can also format the text using the buttons at the top of the text entry. And when you're happy with your description, press the continue button to go to the next page. Okay, you're almost there now. This is the page where you can show some bigger images of your location and businesses that the website and app users will see when they view your listing. For the best results, any images you use for the venue should be in the landscape orientation, which is explained by the 2 images shown. Landscape images are wider than they are tall. Portrait images will still display on the system, but will be compressed and so will not look as good. The demo image to the right shows how the venue images appear to the smartphone user. And so, in pretty much the same way as before with the location logo, we can select up to 3 images to showcase your venue. We hit the choose file button, the file that we've selected appears, and then we press the green arrow to select it wherever you want it in the 3 images. The image to the left will be the first and default image that customers will see. So I've added 3 images, and now I'm happy. I'm going to press the continue button. And that's it. You've entered your location onto the system. You're now taken to the payment page where there are a number of options for payment, which are all done electronically through PayPal, the most recognised internet payment service. But if at this stage you don't want to pay, or you've got additional locations to add, you can press the save button and pay at a later date. But for this example though, I'm going to select the free trial with a current discount code. And then simply hit the activate button. And that's it. You've now added a location to the system that is active. Now from here you can press the done button that takes you through to your merchant dashboard, or you can click promotions to add a live promotion to your newly added location. I'm just going to go to the merchant dashboard. you can see that you now have an active location. This merchant dashboard that you see here is where you go to see all of the information relating to your account and your locations, such as invoices, expiration dates, etc, etc. And you can also see here there's an area to the right where you can view any current promotions that you have active. You will also see that there's a link to a marketing toolkit which allows you to download posters and images to promote your business on the NowAbout system. Now, if you want to see the location that you just entered live on the system, simply press the listings page, and then you can either search through the listings using the category icons and search boxes, or if you press all categories, then you can see that the newly added location is at the top of the list, which can be filtered by update time. And so you can see that your business location is now listed on the system and is active, and is now ready for you to schedule live promotions.